feels truly good and inspiring when we get to witness the sheer dedication and conviction of filmmakers when they take on the challenge of bringing a real life period drama to the screen. And here with the life story of Maratha warrior and Chhatrapati, the movie actually feels like a heartfelt and sincere effort to honor the legacy of Sambhaji Maharaj, whose legacy has often feel overshadowed by the towering figure of his father, Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. The film walks on the footsteps of the novel Chhawa, which means Lion's Cub, written by the renowned author Shivaji Sawant, which focuses on the life of Maratha Chhatrapati Sambhaji Maharaj. And what's actually striking is that movie doesn't really stray from the source material in the name of creative liberty and remains faithful to the story. The factual accuracy and the conviction with which the movie portrays Sri Sambhaji Maharaj was actually something which is a true test of the movie as a hit or a miss. And here it successfully showcases the larger than life persona of Sambhaji Maharaj, who was the second Chhatrapati of Maratha Empire. And the movie successfully captures the undying spirit of a warrior who fought until his last breath for the Maratha Empire and Swarajya. So hello everyone, I have watched the much awaited movie Chhawa starring Vicky Kaushal and directed by Lakshman Utekar. And here is Cine Samvad tries to discuss and analyze some good, bad and noteworthy aspects of this film. The movie has all the ingredients of an epic. Those dramatic battles, complex characters, and a story full of valor, betrayal, and sacrifice. However, as we dig deeper, then somewhere Chhawa actually starts to feel like a bit of a mixed bag, as the film has a lot of heart, but it stumbles in several key areas. The movie opens with the news reaching Aurangzeb that Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj has passed away, and now Deccan lands are vulnerable to Mughals, and now there is no one who can protect the Marathas and the Deccan lands. And then soon after, Aurangzeb learns about Sambhaji Maharaj, following an attack on Burhanpur, the most precious and prized city of Mughals. Film Chhawa has truly entered into the trend where makers try to bring our rich history to the big screen in the most grandiose way possible. The visual effects, dialogues and the battle sequences, which are truly the film's core, deliver in spades. But the movie occasionally struggles with pacing and tonal shifts, especially in its first half. Like many period dramas, it faces the challenge of balancing historical accuracy with cinematic flair. In Chhawa, this tension between grandeur and the history is most apparent in its editing and musical choices. The film is undeniably beautiful to watch, but the question remains, does that really deliver on the scale and the emotional depth we expect from an epic? Let's find out. Cinematography and choreography, where the action really shines. The action is one of the most prominent features of Chhawa, which highlights the fierce warrior spirit of Sambhaji Maharaj. From the very start, the film jumps straight into the bloody battles, with that sharp fight choreography focused on hand-to-hand combat and sword fights. The camera work in the movie pulls you into the chaos, making the action feel personal and intense. The violence, especially in the second half, is unapologetically graphic, but by really remaining in the boundaries of its UA certificate. In the climax moments, the brutal portrayal of Sambhaji's torture and execution will stay with you emotionally, and it truly showcases the sacrifices Sambhaji Maharaj has made for his empire. The action is really fast-paced and dynamic, and stays grounded in historical accuracy, with excellent cinematography capturing both the scale of the battles and the intensity of individual movements. But as the film progresses, the action feels repetitive, as it misses that crucial and deeper exploration of war tactics by Sambhaji Maharaj. But overall, the movie delivers epic action sequences that are both brutal and visually stunning, especially the climax fight scene. But in the midst of all this action, I really feel the movie misses an opportunity to fully explore the complexity of Sambhaji Maharaj's character. Performances of Vicky Kaushal and Akshay Khanna. Whether you love or hate Chhawa, still there is no denying that Vicky completely owns this role. The intensity, the raw emotion and the physical commitment he has brought to the character of Sambhaji Maharaj are simply unparalleled. Vicky Kaushal has absolutely nailed it, and his performance, from his physicality in battle sequences to the quieter moments of emotional conflict, he really seals the show. His commanding presence is felt in every frame, whether he's charging into the battle or delivering those powerful monologues. He brings that raw and almost visceral energy to his character. And then there's Akshay Khanna on the other side, playing the role of Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. His portrayal was subtle but so much impactful. His presence on screen is chilling, and it is not through loud dialogues or exaggerated expressions, but it is really through his stillness and the weight that he carries in his eyes. He conveys that menace and authority with minimal words, with an almost cold precision which makes him calm, calculated, and cruel. And overall, both of their on-screen conflict is electric and really interesting to watch. Film's narrative and pacing. The pacing of the movie is something where things get a bit tricky. Chhaava starts off with an almost epic promise and sets the stage for a big and bold narrative, where a young prince steps out from the shadow of his father to forge his own legacy. The visual style of the film is loud and somewhat impressive as well, but I really felt that the opening scene really feel a bit over choreographed and lacked an intended impact. It almost feels like that the makers are trying too hard to make an impression. And as the film progresses, the pacing really stumbles, especially in the first half of the movie, where it jumps between timelines and character arcs too abruptly. And somewhere the film only feels more like a collection of action scenes and songs rather than a cohesive narrative. But thankfully, in the second half, the story starts to find its rhythm, where the tension builds and the film becomes more focused. Now everything from emotional beats to action scenes, everything hit harder. This is where the movie truly picks up and showcases resilience of Sambhaji Maharaj. And I have to talk about the climax, which is brutal, intense, and a bloody affair. And it serves as a fitting end to a story of sacrifice and loyalty. So now talking about the marks of the movie, so I would give this one an honest 8 out of 10. In my opinion, the film does suffer from some significant missteps, be it its uneven pacing or underdeveloped female characters. Still, I'll highly recommend everyone to watch this one in theatre without actually waiting for its release on OTT, as everyone actually needs to know the valor, bravery and sacrifices of Sambhaji Maharaj. And plus, Vicky Kaushal's performance in the movie is absolutely unmissable.
और अपनी सोच जिंदा छोड़ गया।
छत्रपति संभाजी महाराज की।
So now that concludes few of my thoughts and view on the film Chhaava. I believe that Chhaava is not a perfect movie, but it actually succeeds in showcasing the grit and determination of Sambhaji Maharaj. And the second half of the film will truly impress you with its stunning visuals and its final act. You too, please share your thoughts in the comment section of the video about this film and let's have a healthy discussion around it. Also, if you have enjoyed this review, so please show your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel for more content ahead. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at CineSamvad for short reviews and cinematic insights. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next one. Cheers.